Alrighty. Let me get our background music up real quick. So, hold on. Here you are. Yeah, that's a bit loud. There we go. Hello everyone. Welcome to, BeepBox Radio, episode 172. Things be crazy. And, yeah, admittedly, there has been a lot going on. But hold on, I stubbed my toe. Yeah, that's one of the crazy things that's been happening. I don't really need to go into the details. I'm sure that if you guys know, you know. So, yeah, there's that. But I don't want this to be like super negative or anything. In fact, I want to try to make this as like a good step forward to be more towards a positive thing where it's like, oh yeah, BeepBox Radio, let's just have some fun, you know, make this like a good little event that, you know, isn't really tainted by any baggage. But that's not important. That's because we're going to be looking at ourselves some 17 songs or so today, which is kind of cool. There's a number of songs here, a few by the same person, like by the same people, but not too many that's by the same people. It's whatever. This first song though is by Accelerator64, or better known as Colatrix. I forgot to put the song list, didn't I? Hold on, I'll do that real quick while I talk. So yeah, this song was made by Colatrix, and last week we actually covered a few of the songs by this person. But thing is, we only played 2 of the 3 because it was literally right at the end. So yeah, this is going to be the 3rd song that they submitted. Though admittedly last week actually wasn't BeepBox Radio, it was 2 weeks ago, so there's that. So yeah, 2 weeks ago was regular BeepBox Radio, and then last week was BeepBox, like the Beep Bishop, and then on that Wednesday in between the two was the April Fool's event. So yeah, that's the timeline. Nice. What, are you not wearing shoes? Me when I step on a pointy rock. I'm gonna have a lot of links to get rid of in this list. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There we go. That was everyone. Now let me put a thing at the top of the list so I can have it so that it says the radio list. Shit. It took a bit longer to make the embeds pop up than it did. So yeah, there's the song list in the Discord. Anyways, yeah, let's check out this first song, which is called Falling Apart. The description says the artist name is Colatrix, by the way, but I put the artist name in the title itself, so then that way you guys could just see it. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and just check out this song real quick. You know, see what's up, figure out what's good, and yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so I've apparently gotten a random user request from Floepie to add one more song to the list at the end, but I don't know. Guys, actually, I'm not gonna do it. I'll just tell them that we can have it, so it's the intro, like the first song for next week. Floepie's song is actually next, by the way, but hold on, you're gonna have to give me a second. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that song that we just listened to was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty nice, especially. It's not flippy, it's floepie. Like I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's not it's floepie, or maybe floepie. I don't know. Floopy. Why would it be floopy? There's an e in there, like FLOE. That's flow. That's not flu. That's flow. Did I say flippy by accident? I don't know. Oh, I don't know, man. Hey, man, this is confusing. Anyways, yeah, there's that. Before I continue, though, I really want to quickly say, that there is some cool, things coming up. I'm not sure how many, guys care about it, but, the game Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is coming out in 5 days. I already pre-ordered it on my Switch because I was just that excited for the game. And yeah, I can't wait to play that as soon as it comes out, because I've been like really into the series ever since like I was a kid. So like for context, when I was a kid, I didn't really have a 3DS or anything, so I couldn't play the original like back when it came out. But I used to watch like YouTubers play it, and because of that, it was like, oh my god, this game looks really fun. I wish I could get a 3DS to play it, but I never did. So being able to finally play like Tomodachi Life on a Nintendo console is really cool, especially one that looks like it's just a general improvement from the original, like in every possible way. Like everything that was in the original game is here, almost everything. It looks like it's missing a couple things, like the concert hall, or possibly like, you know, some minor stuff like favorite colors. But it's like, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it also is missing like last names, but I mean, who cares about last names really? It's that like they never really said them all that often outside of like the news. But yeah, that's me just yapping about Tomodachi Life. Could you import a BeepBox song as a GD level? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Anyways, we're gonna be moving on to the next song, which is Alien Ambience by Floepie. Anyways, yeah, let's check it out real quick. Yep. Yipper. I forgot to read the description. It says my song, it is good for relax. that was pretty nice. I like that song a lot. That was very calming, in fact. The Floepie was right about that. But I want to make a really quick detour because someone in chat gave me a funny idea. Saying, how do you, like they said, how do you turn a song, like a BeepBox song, into a geometry dash layout? And I thought, like, I was thinking to myself, oh, well, you can have, like, the, hold on, let me pull up BeepBox real quick. You can use, mod channels, specifically, for slopes, because, oh, wait, this is a noise channel, hold on. Let me pull up a new song. There we go. You can have, because in mod channels, let me set it to something, song, volume, they slope like this. They're, like, they look like this instead of being, like, how noise channels are, like, this. So I was like, oh, well, you can have this as a slope, right? But I was like, oh, well, how do you have a slope that's upside down? So I was like, oh, well, what if I just go into inspect element real quick, take the, this, and then just do like a rotation. Hold on. Can I just do that? Yeah, I can just do this. Rotate by 180 degrees. And bam, now you have your upside down note. Feel free to take a screenshot and be like, man, what the heck is Chop Top up to, bro? What kind of nonsense is this? Like, post this in BeepBox, like the cursed BeepBox images, and be like, man, Chop Top be up to something on radio. Like, what is BeepBox radio even about, bro? Hold on, I can take this a little further. So a thing you can do is you can also flip the image too. So if I take, let me grab this again. If we just take this and then we scale by -1 and then 1, and now it's just like, now it's going downward. Now it's doing the other way. Man, what kind of nonsense be chopped up to, bro? Do perspective 400, rotate Z 45 degrees. Okay, hold on. Let me copy this. I've never played with the perspective one before. What does that do? Let's find out. Take this. Let's get rid of the rotate and scale and set this. Ah! That's probably not doing exactly what you were expecting, because it just looks like it's Hold on, let me do it to the entire screen first instead. See what happens. So, this one. Nope, it's just doing some, like... Yeah, this is some, like, shitbox 4 stuff. Rotate Y, not Z. Okay, hold on. Rotate Y. Oh my god, I actually wanted to do something like this before. That's fun. Oh, we can have it go the other way too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we can, if we can increase the number like this. Let's scroll up a little bit, and it just rotates. Now this is what a BeepBox radio is about. Just nonsense. Hold on. Yay, we're back to normal. ACAB reference. Now let's get listening to the next song, which is what is it called? Number 3, Vengeance of Those Once Run Over by DamageLoL. Let's check it out real quick. This one with outro. Cool. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness. Someone finally did it. They accommodated for my very specific, like, thing where I don't loop songs on radio. Oh my god, they did it. That's why they said it was with an outro. I forgot to read the description. Let me go back. Hold on. Description says, this has like a million references to tracks of various games, including the title, which would take too long to explain. Also, I added an outro / loop fade out thing because I think it loops really cleanly, and also it doesn't abruptly end either. That's pretty neato. I wish ATP DamageLoL is just Toby Fox's alt account. Toby Fox would not take the time to learn how to use ultrabox specifically for this like very niche thing of just making songs that sounds like his, but on like ultrabox. Anyways, the next song is number 4. It is Say My Name by remix by kamez, which I'm going to guess, like I heard this earlier, like I was listening to this earlier, I'm going to guess it has something to do with sonic.exe or something, because the voice was kind of deep, and I don't know, I'm not like in the know of everything, so give me a lore, tell me, what is it? It's FNAF 4. Okay. Nightmare, specifically like Nightmare. Okay, I see. Then it really isn't that different. The scripture says I'm evil. Let's get listening to this.
It was a nightmare.
I'm evil.
Alrighty, that was Say My Name by kamez. I will say that it was okay. That was good. I liked that. But I have a very specific and like weird thing that only I like think about, where because I've played so many like Friday Night Funkin' mods and so many FNF songs, I don't know if that was FNF, but it kind of sounded like it, so I'm going to assume it is. I've heard so many songs on like FNF, like related to FNF, that it's to the point where like anything, unless it's like call and response, $17 or hotline 024 or whatever it is. I think it's 021 or I don't remember. One of those 3 mods. It's like, to me it always sounds like something else, like something. It sounds like it's trying to replicate a specific sound from a different FNF mod, which I don't want to think that way, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I've been in this like specific community for so damn long. It's like I'm kind of jaded on like the specific sound. Not to say it's bad. I actually do like how it sounds. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Like say if I hear a song from like, I don't know, 15 Lucas, it's like, yeah, that's obviously based off of $17, but that doesn't stop it from sounding like $17. Silly Billy, that one's kind of an outlier, because it's like, there isn't really anything that sounds like Silly Billy all that much, at least in compare. Like, I don't think there's any songs that are like trying to do exactly that, because they're not just doing specifically, you know, they're not copying just specifically Silly Billy, because Silly Billy already is inspired by a different song that all these other songs are also taking inspiration from. So it's technically copying something else, but it does it in a way where it sounds good. So I don't really care. Plus, it's in the the random F&F mod with like all the junk, like Garin 47 and like a billion random like joke songs or Sonic.exe things. I don't know. But yeah, it's whatever. We can move on though to number 5, which is March of the Pineapples by A Trumpet Boy, which I actually heard this and I was like, oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, I think you guys are going to like this one. I hope I don't accidentally hype this up like, what's it called? Jeff Keighley during the Game Awards, like last December. Anyway, let's check it out. Guys, this is going to be the best song you've ever Alrighty, that was March of the Pineapples. That was really good. See, like I said, I heard this before and I was like, yeah, that's really good. Honestly, the thing is, I like to make songs that are like also chiptune. This is like straight up 2AO3, and I want to learn how to be able to do this without it sounding repetitive, and I like this a lot. Saying the type signature as it changes, yeah. See, now, the Pineapple Sanctuary. Guys, you don't understand. I want to be this good. Like, honestly, I think it's kind of fun that, True Mori's been, like, has done and developed a, reputation for making some really good songs. And like, you know, I can't wait till eventually, after some time, I myself will get better at making music, and I'll eventually make stuff that's this good. Guys, the ultimate, the peak of like chiptune music when it comes to like how you should attain, like the very like peak of skill that you can attain, is making something like the Fallen Brothers would have made back in like on the NES. Say Pictionary, or what's it called? Solstice, or Silver Surfer, or Plock. Guys, we need to get that good. Plock is like really hard to recreate. And actually, I found this out. It uses a lot of tricks. Plock heart emoji, guys. Tim Fallen. HMO. What does, I know what HMU means. What does HMO mean? Yeah, beach. Down. We gotta get abstract 64 type good. Maybe we need to get on our. We need to get to. No, I think Tim Fallen's probably a bit better than abstract 64. Mainly because I mean, they've been like doing stuff ever since like the 80s. So, like they've been around. Okay, they can make some stuff with like one instrument. But anyways, that's not important. The next song is Photography by Treethle or stuff. We need to become Toby Fox too. Nah, Toby Fox is easier to get to than Tim Fallen, because Tim like the Fallen Brothers are like insane. Like Toby Fox, you can actually like figure out what he's doing. Tim Fallen is a guy that can take restrictions and turn them into the feature. Like it's hard to describe, but basically, they made the maker of a console think they modified it to make the sound like it. Yeah, Plock was so good that not even like Miyamoto, I think it was Miyamoto couldn't even believe that those sounds were even coming out of an SNES. It's that good, okay? Now, do I think Toby Fox could also, like, you know, Toby Fox could make some really good stuff, even on like an NES or an SNES, but he's more inspired by something like Earthbound, which in of itself is really good. But like in terms of like actual like music composition, Tim Fallen and his brother, Rip's brother, are really, really, really good. Especially with the limitations that were imposed on them. I don't think Toby Fox could do something that they could do on the same technology. But anyways, that's not important. We're gonna look at this next song. I kind of got into sidetracked. The description says, originally an experimental drum bass track I tried to make, I made to try and test my almond break skills. Yeah. Toby Fox is a great artist, but in terms of innovation and composition, I don't think many can compare it to the... Yeah, exactly. It's just... Oh, no. It's like comparing friggin', like, I don't know, let's say Tim Fallen and, like, the Fallen Brothers are like, Beethoven or something like that, and Toby Fox is like, I don't know, who's a popular and like really like well-renowned artist in the modern day that isn't just Toby Fox. I don't know. Eminem, yeah. Toby Fox is Eminem in comparison to freaking okay, off topic, but I found a 20-year-old YouTube video called Mr. Toby Fox's Carpet. I'm the carpet in the house. I'm in the house like carpet. Yeah. Anyways, let's check out Photography. Alrighty, that was photography. That was pretty cool. I liked that. It was rather chaotic, I will note. But honestly, I don't think I don't think it being chaotic is a bad thing. You know, it might be like, you know, not standard at all, but just because something's not standard doesn't mean it's not good. See? Now that's where you get. That's where you gotta make the distinction. Okay. Like, you can make a good song, like how that was a good song, while still being unconventional. And I liked it. Pretty cool sound design. Yeah. This next song actually has apparently 2 different titles. Give this man a true. Yeah. This next song is number 7. It is either called Cecil or Cecilia, whichever you prefer, by sminor. The description says this song transitions into another song. That's why it ends abruptly without warning. Ah, that makes sense. Let's check it out. Alrighty, that was Cecile slash Cecilia. The description did say that the song was going to abruptly end because it transitions to another song. So yeah, that's kind of neat actually. So yeah, I'm actually, now that makes me curious about what the other half of the song sounds like, if that was just the first half. Okay, so yeah, I think, yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked that a lot, but I think the only issue I have with it was the high amount of reverb. For you guys, it's not so bad because I have it turned down by 5 decibels. But on my side, it's a bit loud because of the fact that there's so much reverb, and the higher tones are getting a lot louder because of it. So it just makes everything sound like louder as a result. But since everything was toned down for you guys, it probably sounded better. But who knows? It probably would be fine either way. Oh, I accidentally pressed Control V instead of Control C. The next song is Log Out by ampixxy, and I actually heard a little bit of this one. I heard a little bit about all these songs before, but this one I remember specifically. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So yeah, let's check it out. Oh, there's no description. Never mind. Oop. We have 666 subs apparently. Guys, I'm the devil. No, I'm not. Yeah, I like that a lot. It was pretty cool. I'd love to listen to that again. Well, if you are in the BeepBox Discord server, you can in fact find the songs Chop Top 666. Someone DM me the link to the song. I want to steal that instrument. Like I said, you can go. Oh, I forgot you're not in the server. If you are in the server, you can go to the song link, like the, what's it called? Like the response forum for the BeepBox radio submission sheet. and you can just go on the song. It's like right there. So yeah, if you guys want to steal stuff, I mean, you can. Like, I'm not like, what am I supposed to do? Anyways, yeah, that was pretty good. I was looking at my phone for a minute, and I found a video that's called Shadow the Hedgehog in San Andreas that was uploaded 17 years ago. And the quality of the thumbnail is like atrocious. It looks like, I don't know, it looks low quality even for like back in the day, but you could still make out the silhouette of Shadow the Hedgehog because you could just see his like red quills, and it's really funny. Let me share this. Hold on. Here is that video I was talking about. I put it in the BeepBox radio channel. Oh, someone has a question for me in the server. Hold on. Hey, is this Dizzy Tunes person also on the live stream? Because if they are, then I could just talk to them directly. If not, I'm gonna have to type out stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, you got me thinking of Eggman's announcement. Well, I don't think Shadow the Hedgehog in San Andreas has anything to do. That was from 17 years ago. What do you mean? Why is every person in the server? Okay, thing is, right? 17 years ago, I was like 2 or 3 years old. When you said Quilly, did I say Quilly? Okay, I answered the question. I'll probably elaborate further as I go along. Yeah. We're gonna move on though to number 9. A number 9 look. This one's called Extension Chord by Trumpet Boy. We're back. Scription says, I use a lot of strange samples in the song. Please enjoy. Yeah. Scratch.
Perhaps.
Alrighty, that was Extension Chord by Trumpet Boy. Yeah, honestly, like I said earlier, Trumpet Boy is really good. Okay? Look, man, you gotta understand. Hold on, I gotta need to make sure if that actually... Is there a username true? Hold on, what's Trumpet? Look, okay. This guy's songs pretty ballin'. Hold on. Yeah, it's Trumpet. Yeah, Trumpet's like really good. This song's pretty good. Yeah, I like that a lot. Like I said earlier during the pineapple song. Personally, I'd want to get to a person like a skill level in terms of composition that they're at, because they've been doing this stuff for like way longer than I have. So maybe I should take them as inspiration for eventually like what I could become in the future, for at least for the time being. Trumpets are good. Well, no, not trumpets as in like the instrument. I'm saying trumpet as in like the person, because in the BeepBox Discord there's a person literally named Trumpet. Anyways, hold on, someone's asking a question. I'm not sure if I have something pretty sure. Alrighty. We're gonna move on to the next song, which is number 10. Alone by Sminor. Again, yeah. The song says so alone. Oh no, I feel bad for the... Alrighty, that was Alone by Sminor, and I see that Trumpet's in the chat saying, hello, I'm chilling with my brother watching a BB Radio. Hello there! Trumpet and their brother. I don't know why I'm doing an accent all of a sudden, but yeah, that was some pretty cool stuff. Apparently ambixe also missed their first song. Something I want to note about that song, which I liked a lot, was that it actually prominently featured a guitar, which is actually pretty funny because I am also trying to learn how to play the guitar entirely like on my own. I got nobody to tell me what I'm doing, like how to do it. By all accounts, I could actually ask my dad because my dad's been playing the guitar for like ever now. I think he's been playing the guitar like for longer than I've been alive. Same thing with the drums, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'd probably learn faster just from like doing it on my own, because a lot of the things that I do, what kind of guitar? It's a right now it's just an acoustic, but once I learn like how to play the acoustic guitar, I can probably learn how to play other guitars, like an electric one, which is my goal, is to eventually make songs with an electric guitar, just a regular one. But right now it's not that important. I just want to make songs, like I just want to learn how to play the guitar so that in the future then I can just use that skill to be able to play like, you know, guitar songs. Or alternatively, I can just learn from like, you know, playing with the guitar to then learn how to make songs better, because like once you learn how to play an instrument, it's kind of like easier to come up with things in a way. I don't know how to describe it. It's like before and after I learned how to like do very, very minimal stuff on the piano. I didn't really know what I was doing, and then I learned more about the piano. Even though I can't play the piano, I like got better at music because of it. So yeah, that's pretty important. Lemon told me to tell Chopped Up that she's doing housework right now. That's cool. She could have just told me in the DMs, but I've been wanting to learn guitar, but I'm so impatient with it. The thing with guitar that, especially that my dad said, it's very like, it hurts your hands a lot, and it's something that you kind of have to work on over time. It's not something you can just like learn in like a couple weeks. So yeah, you gotta like be like patient with it, you know? You can't just expect it to work like first try, you know? Then again, that's how everything is pretty much. You can't expect everything to work the first time, so you gotta be patient and like, you know, learn how to deal with like when you can't can verify. It's painful, but you'll get used to it. Yeah. Like, anyways, yeah, this is another ampixxy song. Seems like it'll be pretty cool. Oh, your brother's learning guitar? Oh, that's actually cool. I'm not very far into me learning guitar. Like, the most I can do is play, like, one chord, and I don't even know the name of it. I completely forgot. Hold on, let me do it real quick. I have a pick, but I don't feel like getting it out real quick. Let me, like, give me a second. Me playing one guitar chord, it's literally just, hold on. It's probably I'm probably gonna mess this up. Let me try it. Like, that's literally all I can play. Anyways. Yeah. I'm working on it. I'm gonna memorize more guitar chords. Why did you sound farther away when you were in the same place? That's because I got up out of my chair and grabbed my guitar from my sister's guitar from the other side of the room. If you're wondering, it's not like a toy guitar. It's like an actual like acoustic guitar. It's just my sister has one for some reason. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's probably detuned because we haven't tuned it in a couple days. My sister just keeps likes to just strum the guitar strings on her own. Also, another thing, I'm also learning Japanese. I haven't like studied today. I got to do it later. But yeah, I've been learning and writing down characters. Actually, if you guys are ever interested in learning Japanese, I suggest checking out this website called renshu.org. This is like the website that I was suggested, and after being like told, oh yeah, you should what the heck, you should check out this website, I was like, okay, I checked it out. It's really good. This is a really good website for learning Japanese. So if you guys are ever interested in that, go do that, I guess. Thing is with like Japanese, I might not know how to speak it or really read it. I know a few characters, like not all of them, but I know a number of characters. Like if I see a Japanese character, like in like hiragana or katakana, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's that one. But I can't like name them off the top of my head or yet. I don't really know any words either, outside of like very like, you know, broad ones that everybody knows, like hello and bye being konnichiwa and sayonara. But ignoring that, does it exclusively it's just Japanese. It's the only Japanese. That's all it teaches. I don't really know about like places that will teach you other languages. Like I don't know about Spanish or like French or anything like that. Chopped Japanese accent. I could lean more into it. I didn't want to like I didn't want to over exaggerate the accent though. Yeah. Actually, because of that, I ended up learning about a thing where there's like a difference between what's it called? Like hiragana and katakana, which I knew there was two different character sets, but I didn't know what they were for. Hiragana is for like regular like reading and speaking. Like if you say it out loud, it's not like either or, because they both are pronounced the same. They just look different depending on the context. Like hiragana is used for casual writing. It's used for like letters and stuff like that. Like literally just to read. It's for normal like reading, right? And then katakana, that is used for what's it called? Like words. Both like, it has two different like multiple different reasons to be using it, but it's most commonly used for pronouncing like words that aren't Japanese. Like for instance, like let's say hiragana is probably grammar. I guess I don't know. Like let's say like hold on. Let's take an example of like a name. Like my username on the internet is ChopTop84, but in Japanese it would be pronounced ChopTop84. Like I messed up the freaking numbers. They wouldn't pronounce it like that. I was doing a Spanish accent on that one. But yeah, they would do like ChopTop like that for where it's like the characters are just getting as close to that sound as you can get. Though Japanese is mostly based around syllables than it like over, you know, characters combining together to make syllables, you know. I remember when Glide had a Japanese name. There was like a whole bunch of people that had a Japanese name. Like yeah, even I had a Japanese name. Mine was like Sundere or something like that. But yeah, it's whatever. L is roughly like R in Japanese. Oh yeah, they can't pronounce. They have a hard time pronouncing L's. A little fun fact about that, actually, I learned what was it called? In the game Metal Gear Solid 2, there's like this Illuminati kind of thing in the game called the Lolly Lule Lo, and like in English, hard time distinguishing. I don't know. Anyways, the thing with like that game is that they have the thing called Lolly Lule Lo, and in English you can pronounce that pretty easily, but since you can't pronounce L's very well in Japanese, it's kind of really hard to pronounce for them. And since, you know, Metal Gear is a game that was primarily made in Japan by a Japanese person, they kind of made a name for an organization that is super hard to pronounce, and it's like really like fitting. So yeah, that's a pretty fun fact I learned. That's how I like remember that. It's because the Lale Lule Lo. Whatever though, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if you're wondering, the reason why I want to learn Japanese is specifically because I've been like listening to like J-pop for like years now, but I never understood the lyrics. Like I could sing to them. Like I know the words, but I don't know what it says. That's the thing. Like I could sing along, but I have no idea what it's saying. Anyways, this song's description says a remix of a song I made a few months ago. Both songs are for a game I'm making. This version of the song plays in speedrun mode. That's cool. Lululemon is called that because the founder thought it was hey. Anyways, sorry, my sister walked into the room. is called that because the founder thought it was funny that East Asian people couldn't pronounce it right. Ah, that's messed up, though. Hopefully mixing is good. I changed it after submitting. Ah, I see. I've tried learning the differences between kanji and Chinese for GeoGuessr. Ah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I didn't really play much of GeoGuessr because I'm not really that good at geography. But no more dilly dong. Let's just listen to the song. Alrighty, that was the Fraser Layer speedrun mix. That was pretty cool. I dropped to third place. I mean, you were gone for like 3 songs and like an entire monologue about Japanese, so yeah. Anyways, I don't feel like making the gaps between this song and the last song, this song and the, yeah, whatever, the same length as the gap between the last song and the song before it, so yeah, we're just gonna really quickly, like, say this one. This one's called, if I'm not mistaken, number 12, the Quirks and Games, updated by creeperdoesredstone. We can remove the updated part because that was in relation to them, posting a outdated version to, the sheet. Anyways, the song is called, this song's just, I can't talk, man. I'm gonna learn Japanese if I can't even speak English. This is a resubmission as I accidentally submitted an outdated version of the song, like I just said. Anyways, this was loosely inspired by Tete dans le sac by Fleming I don't know if that was actually French, I just assumed it was French. By a Fleming Martins. Try to go for a similar vibe to that. Seriously, how did people make banger songs for the C64 with only 3 sound channels? Guys, I like myself some Commodore 64. Let's check it out. Anyways, yeah, that was Quirks and Games by creeperdoesredstone. I should check out the original song, which I knew I was gonna have a hard time pronouncing it because I don't remember how to do a French accent. It's been like too long since I tried to learn the language. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next song, which is by wondtvvsyou is versus you. I keep messing up this person's name. Anyways, the description says alrighty, that was by Wandy TV versus you. There we go. I said it right this time. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was, oh my god, how long? We're an hour and 22. Oh, never mind. I thought we were, I thought we were like, farther into this than we actually are. Should have stayed unmuted. I wanted to hear that. You didn't want to hear me freaking go. Actually, I didn't do that specifically. I was more like. I can't recreate it. I can't do an authentic laugh just off the rip. We are only 10 minutes into this radio chop, dude. It's like an hour and 22. Description, song is called Morality by DamageLoL. Description says that people do not like the first, 15 seconds of this because it sounds weird as shit, but to trust me, it's better. Now let's check it out. Shh. Question mark motif. My favorite bug, the one that doesn't makes the thing not work. Right. Anyways, that was Morality by that person. Yeah, it was pretty cool. The next song is a loop jump scare. It's like the loop jump scare is like the Foxy jump scare from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The next song is Winedark by Emily's Awesome. Yeah. It's in jummbox. Okay, cool. We actually have a number of songs that are in jummbox. That being 2. Only 2. Okay, we got 2 jukebox songs, 2 jummbox songs, 3 abyssbox songs, 4 ultrabox songs, and 5 Slimer's box songs. That's pretty cool. We got a pretty good variety of mods. 100 Lembox songs, maybe. The rest of BB Radio is Lembox. Winedark. I don't know what I mean. Lemon. Yeah, I heard you have lemon. So let's just listen up. That was really good. I like that. Okay, see, here's the thing, right? Jummbox is pretty cool. People are like, oh, well, Jummbox is too simplistic. Like, I can't do all the things that I can do in Ultrabox. You can, okay? Like, maybe not the samples, but you can do some crazy things on Jummbox, and that was pretty cool. What is a Jummbox? Yes, we are going to get philosophical here. You say, a Jummbox is a BeepBox mod that it used to be the golden standard of BeepBox mods back when it first came out, especially since it, like, completely revolutionized the scene. I feel like out of any BeepBox mod, Jummbox is probably the one that changed things the most from, like, vanilla to, like, in terms of the community, because it is the most influential mod ever. It actually genuinely is. Pandora's Box. I used to use Pandora's Box all the time. I actually skipped from BeepBox to Pandora's Box. I didn't even use Jummbox because at the time I didn't know how to use what's it called, the preferences. So I just used the one that I had, and then I learned about preferences, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna use the one that has samples. So yeah, that's the one I did. But yeah, jummbox, pretty cool. I like modulation. You can do a lot with just modulation, honestly. I skipped from BeepBox to ultrabox. I feel like that's pretty normal. I didn't even know BeepBox existed when I discovered jummbox. Well, it does say it in the description, like, immediately after scrolling down, I believe. So, yeah, I didn't even make anything on BeepBox. That's weird. I mean, I guess makes sense. So then, did you just start on ultrabox? So yeah, okay. Anyways, the next song is number 16, The Herald and the Cat by magnumdocet. This is the second to last song, and it's got a decently long description, so I'm gonna take a minute. The description says, The Herald, a lonely messenger lost in the stars. The cat, a feline friend desperate for a change. The cart betwixt the horse and the farmer. The air becoming wet, the cart becoming damp. Herald sings, I come upon muddied land once more. The cat sings, wherefore art the sun? Why now? Why so soon? Farmer sings, the harvest will drink from this rain. Herald and the cat share but one moment. The paths are crossed. The time is shared. The farmer closes his eyes and weeps. End transmission. So, I guess, what's it called? There was a poem. That's a pretty cool poem. I went from BeepBox to jummbox to ultrabox, and then stayed there until I found out Awaawasp existed from watching the Wyatt channel's live stream. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Awaawasp is a thing. I'm honestly, given how like more recently I've been more in tune with the BeepBox community than I was before, I might actually get back into modding Awaawasp. I say this a lot as if I'm just gonna like sit down and just do nothing. No, I feel like I feel like I want to do something. I just don't know what yet. Especially since we had, oh hi, hello there. I was more focused on my monologue than reading chat. Sorry. So I went from BeepBox to jummbox to Pandora's box to ultrabox to Slarm. It was to the one with all different default instruments. I forgot its name. Jukebox. YouTube did allow me to say what's the hold on. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so because I added a new channel to the BeepBox modding Discord that is about specific features instead of specific mods, I think it'd be interesting to like take advantage of that and to get some help from like different modders so I can like figure out, oh yeah, well, what's some cool things we can add to Awaawasp. Like before I wanted to add what's it called, Flanger to Awaawasp, and I was working on that, but I never ended up finishing it. But I learned that Thiepbox actually has a Flanger, so it'd be cool to take that, add more to it maybe, and make it more interesting in a way, so then people have more options and stuff. Guys, Awaawasp, I use Awaawasp, guys. This is my optimistically future self. Can you join the BeepBox modding server even if you don't ever plan? It's not just for BeepBox modders. It's also for people who like use mods that want to get help from modders, because it's the BeepBox modding server is the place where like a lot of BeepBox modders are, and that's where they talk. And if you go there, you can get questions. Yeah, it's also for the wiki. You can like be there even if you don't make mods, and you can just you can ask questions or suggest features, all that kind of stuff. You can even talk about specific mods if you want to. That's like it's entirely up to you what you want to do in the server. It's not like the BeepBox Discord where that's more of a general thing. It's more focused around yeah, I saw that I have 666 subscribers. Guys, welcome to Demon School. It's my favorite anime. But anyways, back to where I was talking about. I could throw what I have on. I apologize. Someone came into my room. If BeepBox updates, oh yeah, you get do you have to wait for every mod in the chain to update in order to port it to Awaawasp? I can just skip like waiting and just do it myself. It's not like I haven't done it before. Actually, a thing that is the hinges need to be oiled. There was a question I asked on the talk page, but I never elaborated on. I see. So the thing is that in the past, I actually have straight up just updated like Awaawasp to have a feature from vanilla BeepBox before any other mod did, and that was Super Saw. Super Saw was actually in Awaawasp. It was in in order, it was in BeepBox and then Midbox, but I don't think Midbox had it just yet, and then it was in ABYSSBox. So yeah, I was a beginner beatboxer since I want to do something that I wanted since I don't know them very well until months. I've been making them from ultrabox slimmers and about to move myself to jukebox. I mean, for beginners, I'd say jukebox is probably a good idea to check out, because there's so much variety in terms of instruments you could pull from. You're not likely to find something it's probably gonna be hard to find something that you're not what's the word I'm looking for. It's kind of hard to not find something you're looking for, because there's so many options to pick from. There's thousands of presets, and if you are a beginner, then using presets is perfectly fine. I just think that as you get better at making music and you start to learn more about instrumentation and stuff like that, it might be a good time to move away from using presets into making your own instruments. For instance, this background song that's playing right now, I made that with Maggie Mae and Chord, right? And it doesn't use any presets. We made everything, we made all the instruments ourselves, whether it be synths that are made in ultrabox or alternatively samples like the drums are. We made that all ourselves, and it sounds nice, right? So yeah, if you want to make songs that are above and beyond what your songs were before, you should try to learn more about instrumentation. That's my 2 cents about it anyways. We should listen to the song. Alrighty, that was The Herald and the Cat by magnumdocet. I'm about to sneeze. I have the urge to sneeze, but I can't. That's fun. Yeah, anyways, the next song that was a good song. I will say that. I nearly moved on to the next song without saying anything, but yeah, that was a pretty good song. I liked it a lot. But yeah, let's move on to the next song, which is called Funktastrophe by adumbasswaffle. This one's in a BeepBox. You know what? Since I'm bored, we're gonna play it in a different layout. Guys, which layout should we use? Give me some suggestions. Middle? Jummbox 4? Middle? Okay, we got two different middles. Alright. We can do middle. Yeah, that works with me. We got 3 middle, 1 Jummbox 4, and 1 vertical. I'll go with middle. That's what everybody's saying, pretty much. Let's check it out. Yep. Oh, it decided to end on its own without looping. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was that song. Honestly, pretty cool. I like when the breaks are chippy. Yeah, loop. It's probably supposed to loop. We can do a little check to see. Not that far back. Hold on, I forgot it's like that. So let's do it. Let's turn on the loop to see what happens. Yeah, it's meant to loop. Whatever. Awesome chop top reference. Oh wait, it says Emmy the awesome chop top reference. I thought you said awesome chop top reference. Whatever. Anyways, that was that song, and that was the last song I'm covering today because I am hungry and I want dinner. And yeah, you're telling me that weather alert was literally right at the end. Anyways, yeah. I think it's fair enough for us to just like end it here. You know. Pretty cool radio. I had a lot of talking. I did end up. So, yeah, I probably won't be talking a lot during the outro. Let me pull that up. Boop. There we go. No, I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Okay, let me make this louder. And I wish you a good meal, Chopped Up. Me too. I wish you a good meal as well. Yeah, radio. Yeah, I'm thankful that you guys decided to show up this week. Things have been kind of busy, and things are going to keep getting busy because that's just how life is. But you know, it's nice that you guys decided to take some time out of your day to be like, yeah, let's check out BeepBox Radio. And I appreciate that. So I'll make sure that you got can you send the BB Radio speed spreadsheet in the chat? Oh yeah, I can do that real quick. Hold on, guys. Let me get this. real quick. Where is it? There it is. Aha. There you go. I'll send it in chat, but I won't put it in the, like on the YouTube Discord, like the YouTube, URL, not the URL, the description, so then that way, what's it called? People can't just access the songs immediately. There's gotta be at least some way to prevent people from just stealing songs like that. But it's whatever. I think we should get going. So yeah, thank you all for showing up, and I will see you guys next week. Yeah. Bop.